In this series of videos, we'll show you some of the lesser known aspects behind a successful body transformation.
And we introduce you to some practical advice for taking your results to the next level.
The full series and bonus videos are all available to watch for free at bellyproof.com. Note, this series will not tell you to eat less and train more.
Run for 5 hours a day,
Watch your calories,
or drink nothing but water for a week. What this series will do is give you something new and exciting to get you faster results.
stick with us and learn how to become belly-proof.
Hey everyone, welcome to Project Belly-Proof. In this video we're going to talk about maintenance
and give you a sneak peek behind the scenes into our own experience.
We started the project on May the 8th, 2021, 2 months into July the 8th, 2021, and since then we've been busy producing and filming this project.
And we've had so much positive feedback from people who've seen us transform in person, and yet still some comments from people who would say, that's great, but you're going to put it all back on again in a few weeks.
So we thought we should put it to the test and show you once and for all how you can maintain your results once you've completed our Belly-Proof program.
First, let's talk about what we did for our maintenance.
We kept our training, but not nearly as hard. We went 2 to 3 times a week, did about 30 minutes in the gym, followed that with a short swim.
I took a bodybuilding direction as I wanted to restore my muscle mass to what it was previously.
And I stayed on the same fat loss approach, but 10 times easier, because I wanted to focus on maintaining with the possibility of losing a little extra.
I started eating breakfast again, porridge oats with raspberries.
And I kept the Lion protocol in place, so I didn't eat in the morning.
Carbs wise, we both increased our intake. Pasta, rice, potatoes.
And even some bread and at least 1 sourdough pizza a week. Not a low carb diet by a mile.
We kept sugar out of our drinks, which we intend to keep on doing.
Though we did have the old chocolate bar, at least once a day, so sometimes more. Not because we wanted to prove a point, just because we really liked them.
We also resumed our regular alcohol intake.
And we had a few meals out and a few desserts, so it's hard to say we've not been enjoying life.
We definitely weren't strict.
We just found a balance that works for maintenance and is easy enough and enjoyable to carry on with.
This is the second point we wanted to make clear. When you've completed the program, you've already done the hard work.
The weight you lose is a body fat. It's not water weight and glycogen, which unfortunately a lot of people mistake for fat loss in traditional systems. The problem with traditional systems not optimized for body fat, as in lipolysis and oxidation, is that you lose some and you get it all back in a weekend.
Body fat is slower to gain, which gives you plenty of time to assess and correct your course early on if you need to. It's quite simple. The program is the easiest way to lose fat. If you want to lose more fat, just continue with the program.
Want to maintain your results and keep your body fat levels? That's easy. Find a balance. Stay active and don't go back on high sugar.
Maintenance is easy, and you can do any type of training to maintain your fat levels, including bodybuilding.
Or surfing, or kayaking, or yoga, or anything that makes you active.
And if you've fallen off the trail, say been on holiday for a few months, or had a period of significant stress and gained a few kilos, well,
it's not going to happen overnight. And try and catch it early on. And if you need to, you can go back on the program for maybe a week or 2 to resume your optimal body fat levels.
We'll see you in a second to show you what maintenance looks like.
Back in our favorite attire.
And we don't mean the frocks.
It's time to check our weight again. Let's start with the date.
What is today's date?
It is Saturday the 9th of October 2021.
Just zoom in on that a moment.
So Saturday the 9th of October 2021.
Hopefully you can just about read that.
Yeah, this makes it 3 months and 1 day since we finished our body transformation. And well, as we said, we've been busy filming, less exercising and less monitoring exactly what we eat.
And luckily, we still fit into our budgie smugglers.
Yeah. So we thought we'd show you how maintenance looks like.
Yeah.
So we hope you can see for yourself. we haven't put the weight back on. Not even a little. So 3 months on, this is what maintenance looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, little turn for the camera, little pose. Right, which we'll check it on the scale for you as well to see how it looks. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I can do, yeah.
I can stand on the side and judge.
Just put my phone.
Okay.
So, there we are. So today I am, and if you can read that, 73 kilos and 15. You can read that there. And then my body fat comes out at 14.6%.
This is cool. This is pretty good.
So yeah,
So I mean, when we did the last
quite happy with that.
did the last measurement on video, if you scroll back, you'd see Rob looks the same, but it kind of looks like he's put on more muscle. That's the gooey stuff we were talking about. He's restored his muscle mass. He hasn't put on any body fat. So there you go. This is what maintenance looks like for Rob, and you can keep it long term.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty. I wouldn't say it was easy, but in comparison with doing the program, the maintenance phase is a lot easier for you.
A lot easier. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to give it a go?
Yeah, definitely would. Hello, monkey. So we got a little audience. Smokey is part of this project, so he's here to witness the result. So I finished my my last weight when we did the measurement was 70.5, and I was on about maybe losing a kilo and a half from my tummy. Well, it turns out I lost just over, what is it, 2.3 kilos, 68.2 kilos today. So not complaining, happy with that.
That's good.
And body fat is 19.4, which I hope you can see I'm obviously not 19.4. We've got a bit of a funny, this is a professional scale, and you know that's the result. So I'm 19.4% body fat today. Yeah, this is, it's good to kind of make it clear, this is not, maintenance is very, very, very easy in comparison. You can eat a lot more of what you like. You have to keep a little bit active, but not at a level that resembles the program. And we might not be at a point that we're like ripped fitness models, you know, posing on the cover of a bodybuilding magazine. But honestly, we're really comfortable with our current weight.
And you've already done the hard work with the program. The maintenance phase is a walk in the park in comparison. So
it's basically keeping balance. So now we're at a point that if we had a holiday coming up, we could choose to go back on the program, cut maybe another 2-3% of body fat. It's not really a problem. We know what to do, and you know, be a bit more ripped for a holiday. Or we can quite easily maintain our weight, like we've been doing for the last 3 months. Easy. Or we could choose to progress in a different way, like bodybuilding, for example, or movement training.
All about balance.
Yeah. So there you have it. That's what maintenance looks like. Yeah. I just did a car. We've got someone at the gate.
That would be Belinda and the team for the TV interview.
Yes, you'll have to excuse us for a minute.
I'm here at Bellyproof HQ for an exclusive interview with the brains behind Bellyproof.
I'm Jacob. I'm Rob, and we live here in Dorset, in the south coast of the UK.
Oh, I see you have a hairy little pig with you.
This is Moby. He's our mascot.
Our viewers have emailed in some questions they're desperate to get the answers to. Question number 1. What made you want to do the Bellyproof program?
Well, we've both had a lot of stress and gained a lot of weight over the last few years.
And it was a bit embarrassing. We were helping people losing weight and we weren't exactly practicing what we preached.
We felt we needed to do something about it. So we thought it would be cool if we did our own program and filmed our experience.
Amazing. Question number 2. What did you find most challenging?
Well, I really struggled with the sugar withdrawal. I didn't realise how addicted to it I actually was and how close to being pre-diabetic I was. It got so bad I was getting headaches and dizzy spells and
Oh God, you were shaky.
yeah, my fingers were starting to go tingly on the ends and it was terrible. I mean, all I can say is it's great to be on the other side of that looking back.
And well, Belinda, thank you for asking that. I really struggled with my cardio. I mean, I could barely run for 3 minutes. Like 3 minutes jogging would leave me out of breath. Trust me for it. It wasn't great. I even had a bit of chest pains, just the beginning of chest pains, and it freaked me out a little bit. So I wasn't really happy about that. Also, I could kill for a tiramisu. That was really hard. In hindsight, if I could make myself run for 10 minutes straight before starting the program, I think that would have really helped me with recovery in between sets.
Fascinating. Question number 3. What was producing the project like?
Well, we've had to get very familiar and very quick with a lot of production equipment like cameras and microphones and video editing software. And I was doing the video editing and Rob.
Well, I was liaising with our nutrition team and also coming up with the soundtrack, the music, so you could say I've been writing the melody.
And to be fair, I mean, we live in the UK, the weather is not the greatest or the most predictable, so sometimes it was really cold. I mean, when we did our before shots, when we did the before shots before the program, it was freezing.
And quite often we had spectators, people interrupting us. In fact, there were a couple of old ladies sat down watching us with binoculars.
Yes, yes, there was. And the acting, we're terrible. Sometimes when we were saying the lines for the video, every 10 lines took us how long? About 2 hours?
2 hours, wow.
For every 10 lines or so.
I can confirm they were terrible, awful, the worst I've ever seen. Here, watch this.
If you just thought about calories, it wouldn't make a difference because there's we all have movement options. Nah, didn't work. You're still fat. Try again. But before you get to that point, you will be able to do a number of them. You will be able to We have more rules like high water and medium.
Oh, Melody! All I said was if you want to get...
We are including an extra bonus video on the channel where we talk about maintenance after the program. And give you personal... That was terrible.
Question number 4. We have been inundated with reports of a new dance craze sweeping the nation, the Bellyproof Victory Dance from episode 1, and our viewers are desperate to find out who's responsible for this expressive piece of modern art.
No comment.
Question number 5. How can people become bellyproof themselves?
Well, Belinda, that's easy. All you have to do is go to bellyproof.com, join and follow the program we've laid out.
And we really are here to help you. We try and be available. So if you email us or comment, we'll try to help you really quickly, unless we are eating or sleeping or walking Moby.
In which case you might have to wait.
Incredible. Join me after the break for my international exclusive with Harry, the psychotic hippopotamus, who gave the zoo the finger and believed he could rule the world. If you have any questions for Harry, post them in the comment section. Back to the studio.